pays tariffs, Mr. Secretary? No. Answer the questions I asked, please. I only have 5 minutes. Who pays tariffs?
Sorry, well...
Who pays tariffs?
Sorry.
Mr. Secretary, please.
Excuse me.
The question is very simply, who pays tariffs, Mr. Chairman? I'd like him to answer that question.
Well,
He wants to answer other questions.
well, Congressman, if the exporters, they dislike tariffs so much, why wouldn't they, if, I think what you're trying to get me to say...
Did you remember the question? I'm not sure you did. Who pays tariffs?
It's a very complicated question.
Reclaiming my time. People pay tariffs, right? Reclaiming my time, Mr. Secretary. Reclaiming my time, Mr. Secretary. Reclaiming my time. You clearly aren't going to answer. I'm not going to waste my time having you go, Mr. Secretary, reclaiming, Mr. Chairman, I asked.
A tariff is a tax on a foreign country. That's the way it is, whether you like it or not. A lot of people like to say, oh, it's a tax on us. No. It's a tax on a foreign country. It's a tax on a country that's ripping us off and stealing our jobs.
But most any importer or economist will tell you the president is mistaken. Tariffs are not a tax on a foreign country. The tax is paid by the importer in the United States. For example, Walmart imports goods from China, and when those goods cross into the United States, Walmart pays the tariff. If Walmart decides to pass the cost to consumers, then you paid the tariff, not China.
Imagine walking into Walmart, filling your cart with groceries, electronics, and maybe that new TV you've been eyeing. And at checkout, you're told you've got to pay more because of something called a tariff. And you might think, that'll teach China a lesson. But here's the truth. What if I told you that the bill isn't landing in Beijing mailbox? It's landing in yours. So today I'm going to break down who really pays tariffs in plain English, no political sugarcoating. So even if you're wearing your red MAGA hat right now, by the end of this, you'll see the price tag for what it truly is.
I'm voting for the man that's going to take America back, baby. Donald J. Trump, man.
What's one of your biggest issues?
Probably going to be inflation, because I sell T-shirts and all that stuff.
Your T-shirts are made in the USA?
No, my blanks, no. See, that's the thing Trump's talking about. If we tax them, hit tariffs, the same item they're making over there will cost the same to make over here.
We pay the tariffs.
Well, the companies pay the tariffs, not us.
China doesn't pay the tariffs. We do when they come in.
No, it doesn't work like that.
Like if I'm buying 1,000 shirts from China and there's a tariff on it, I'm paying the tariff.
Well, no, whoever's getting it imported in is going to pay the tariffs.
Yeah. I'm the business owner. I'm paying the tariff. China doesn't pay it. I pay for it.
Well,
like if I'm the business owner and I buy 1,000 shirts,
I see what you're saying.
China's not Jolly. So I'm trying to explain.
Who pays the tariff?
They're paying the tariff.
Do you think that? Do you believe that?
I was trying to say, because I sell merch as well.
I sell you something for $10, right? You're going to sell it to him for $20.
Exactly.
But then I make you pay me $15 for it. Are you still going to sell it to him for $20?
Am I going to sell it to him for $20?
If I raise the price $5.
Oh, it's going to have to go up.
Right.
So yeah, the consumer foots the bill.
Have a good day.
In 1930, the Republican-controlled House of Representatives, in an effort to alleviate the effects of the, anyone? The Great Depression, passed the, anyone? The tariff bill, the Hawley-Smoot Tariff Act, which, anyone raised or lowered? Raised tariffs in an effort to collect more revenue for the federal government. Did it work? Anyone? Anyone know the effects? It did not work, and the United States sank deeper into the Great Depression.
Sound like a patriotic idea on paper. You put a tax on foreign goods, especially from countries you want to hold accountable, like China, Mexico, just to mention a few. And the idea sold as will make them pay and will protect American jobs. But the part that gets skipped in the speeches and rallies is this. A tariff is simply a tax on imports. And who buys those imports? It's not the foreign governments, not Chinese companies out of the kindness of their hearts. It's American importers, your stores, your factories, your local businesses. And when their costs go up, they don't eat the loss out of charity. They pass it to you, the customer. Let's make it painfully clear with an example. If a TV made in China costs $500 and the US slaps a 25% on it, that TV now costs the importer $625, and the importer say, for example, Walmart has two choices: less profit or raise the shelf price. Spoiler alert, they raise the shelf price. So now you are not just paying $500, you're paying $625 plus your state sales tax. That's, you're paying the tariff, not China. The government collects the tax from the importer, but the money ultimately came from the wallet, from your wallet. Here's the catch. It's not just TVs. Tariffs hit food, clothing, machinery, auto parts, and hundreds of other goods. Even things that are made in America can get more expensive because they are built with foreign materials. That is, for example, steel, aluminium, electronics that are taxed before they even get here. So when your cousin's construction business needs steel beams, they pay more. When your neighbor's farm needs tractor parts, they pay more. That higher cost trickles down to you. You guessed it. Yes, you. Now, politicians love to frame tariffs as a way to stick it to foreign competitors. It's politically tasty. It sounds strong, tough, and nationalist. But in economic reality, tariffs are like putting a toll booth in front of every American consumer. The foreign producer still sells, maybe even the same price, but the toll is collected from the US side of the bridge. So, and here's where it gets ironic. Many MAGA supporters who cheer for tariffs are also the ones most affected. Rural areas, blue-collar jobs, manufacturing towns, they rely heavily on affordable imports. Whether it's farm equipment, tools, or even groceries, tariffs can make these basics more expensive, eating into paychecks faster than any wage rise can make up for. And so the kicker is tariffs don't always work as intended. Countries often retaliate with tariffs of their own on American exports. So while you're paying more for imports, US farmers, manufacturers, and exporters are selling less overseas because their goods just got more expensive in foreign markets. This doesn't mean all tariffs are bad. There are times when targeted tariffs can protect critical industries or punish unfair trade practices. But if we are talking about making them pay, let's be clear about who them really is. It's not China, it's not Mexico, it's you. Every time you check out at the store, you're the one footing the bill. So if you still support tariffs, do it with your eyes wide open, knowing exactly whose wallet gets lighter.